Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 69 of Direwolf20's OceanBlock series, where today I think I'm ready to go. Last episode we spent a significant part of the episode trying to figure out how to automate these ultimate singularities, and I think I've come up with the solution. If you missed last episode, I'm basically keeping one of each singularity in stock in these interfaces from refined storage, okay? And then sorting them into the logistical sorters. Now, it occurred to me, even though I haven't released last episode yet, some people might be wondering why I went through the trouble of coloring all the pipes and stuff. Specifically for this use case, because each of these draconic crafting injectors can hold one of each item, but I wanted to sort them because I didn't want, like, 3 of them to get, you know, logic direct, or like 3 of them to get, let's say, electrosilicon, and 1 of them not to get logic director. So we needed to make sure that each one of these works correctly, and I think this sorting method seems to work. We're going to find out in a minute, though, if this worked. So I'm going to request an ultimate singularity. When I do so, what should happen is this crafter underneath here should insert the doohickey, the quantum entangled singularity, into this chest. It'll get deposited in this entangled block. It'll be dropped into here. The XNet processing will detect that it's good. It'll start crafting with a pulse. Then, once the crafting is complete, the, again, comparator will emit a signal of 15, which will trigger this thing to say, I'm ready for the next craft. And will also tell the sorter to extract. That sound cool? Let's give it a shot. If I'm right, that would be cool. Missing 1, quantum entangled singularity. Sweet. All right, not the best start to whatever it is we're doing here, but we're gonna go see what we can do about this. Cool. So you, sir. I remember these guys have some semblance of a thing. They have like a unique ID. I thought that I would be able to get away with this, but maybe not. So ultimate singularity, start and go. Charging. Charging! It's working! Our very first ultimate singularity, everyone. And then what should happen is everybody refills the next batch of things. Cool. Excepting the ones that we don't have enough singularities for, which I guess we'll rapidly figure out, right? So hey, that's cool, ultimate singularity. Now, why you know extract? Because you should be. You should be like that. Perfect. And then your ultimate singularity is in there, and you should have gotten the redstone saying that you're ready to request the next one of these. Start. And it's perfect. That's what I would want to see. Now I'm going to take this out. This just proved out that my, whole smartness system worked. I'm going to cancel you because we're not really ready to craft another one of those. I'm going to get my ultimate singularity, and that's a quest complete. Boom. Boom. Can we talk about thatness? Now you're going to give me a random? You're going to give me a random reward for that awesome? I went through all the trouble, and you're giving me hepatizin seeds? I don't even know what hepatizin is. It's apparently from Tinker's Construct. I'm not excited at all about that quest reward. Hey, look, another Tomoprotetia and another star mycelial generator. I wonder how much... Nah, I'm not going to worry about it. So anyway, where were we? What were we doing? I don't even know anymore. I'm overwhelmed by the fact that I actually completed the ultimate singularity. I think that's pretty awesome. Now, clearly there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these bad boys, which we are short on. Blazing capacitors, no surprise there. Oh boy, basically 10 of these that we're short on. There might be even more, because some of these we only had 2 of. By the way, I wound up sticking this off to the side because I didn't want to, have to move this setup. Not a big deal, though. It works. It works. Totally works. So cool. So we're about 10 items that we're short on. So all of these happen to... And remember, I grabbed these from the back of the list, so that makes sense that these would be the ones that I was short on. Not a huge deal, though. Not a huge deal, though. I'm pretty cool with this. Cool. All right. Now, what should I do? Should I remove all these things and get stuff crafting again? Because we know we want 4 more of these, right? So I think a smart move would be to make sure that, you know, we know which ones we need more of. I think that would be cool. So crate, electrosilicon, and terrasteel. We should let those continue to run. And that shouldn't be a problem, really. So terrasteel, crates, I think, are these. Yes. Electrosilicon? Yes. Cool. Yeah, you're missing electrotine essence. All right, not a big deal. There's some essences we're going to have to amp up here, right? Obviously, and that's fine. Logic director, plastic, tesseracts. Well, tesseracts, yes. Logic director and plastics, no huge surprise there either. Tesseract is still running. Logic directors, is that this one, I believe? Yes. Logic director, tesseract. What else did I say? Plastic and supremium coal. I think that one is still running. Plastic, you could probably still be running. Yeah, you are still. No, you're not. Okay, I should turn you on. Okay. Wyvern energy and dimensional shard. Okay, not a big deal. Wyvern energy is actually still running already, so that's cool. And dimensional shard, where are you? That's a good question, actually. I forget where you were set up at. Blazing was on the list, wasn't it? Where did I set up dimensional shard? Was this later in the setup? Is this dimensional shard? Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. Excellent. And that, you know, might work out. We'll see. Yeah, blazing capacitor was definitely a to-do list item. All right, cool. So, hey, we've got our first ultimate singularity. I think it's worth celebrating just the fact that that's, you know, good to go. Obviously, we have a lot more things to get going here. So how should we handle this? That is a superbly good question. Should I set up another 81 of these and just start planting more seeds? That's an option for sure. You know, requesting 81 more of these might not be a bad idea. And what I might do, I wish there was, and I don't think there is in refined storage. In applied energistics, there's a cable that can respond to redstone and toggle itself on and off completely. Is that a thing that exists here? There's the relay. Is the relay one? What's the relay do? That might actually be what I'm looking for. Because what I could do, if I have you only work without redstone. So if we look at singularities going on now, right? Now, if I gave you a redstone signal by way of a lever, this turns off all the auto craftings, I believe. No, because you still see the singularities. I thought that's what a relay did, but I might be lying. Actually, you might be seeing the ones... Okay, so Angel Core Singularity. You don't see Angel Core, right? No. You still don't see Angel Core. So that's not what I thought it did. I thought that would be like a cable that responds to redstone, right? Now if we look at Angel Core, we see the singularities. Okay. So what is it from refined? I thought there was something like that. Is that not what a relay is? Actually, that is what it's supposed to be. Why aren't you working then? Because that's exactly what it's supposed to be. Only work without redstone signal. It doesn't seem like it works. I wonder if the relay is bugged. That is possible. Oh, well, not a big deal, because I can do the same thing by just clip and you're done. I thought I wanted a fun redstone-y way to turn this on and off. But effectively, I want to stop the dumping of all my resources into singularities so that I can expand my realm, right? So if I turn this off, now all auto-crafting will come to a halt, and that's cool. And then I can use it to get myself, a handful more. I wouldn't mind, like, 81 more hydroponic beds. Would that be, like, a ridiculous thing to ask for? Actually, no. It looks like it's completely craftable. Not a problem. Sweet. And then if I want, well, we'll wait a little bit for some add-ons. But how about I real quick, and I'm going to do this mostly off camera. Is I'm going to set up your connected links too. All right, I can still connect you. We'll figure it out. But see, that's it. And then we've got the gas going that way. Okay, cool. Yeah, I can set this up. I can totally set this up. Unfortunately, you overlap a little bit. I might break this wall a little bit because this room did not turn out to be everything I wanted it to be. But I might, yeah. I'll be back in a minute. Not for nothing, but we're doing really good on this latex down here. I'm just saying. So now I'm going to have 81 of each of my upgrades, plus the 81 hydroponic beds, and we should be cool. Just going to speed this little guy up a smidge. He'll start crafting in a moment. I assume he's, getting prerequisite stuff. There we go. Nice. Cool. Right? Ugh, raining. Because of course it is. So now if I want 9 of these, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah? Easy peasy. Now, hopefully, I won't run into the same problem I had before, but if I do, I'll figure it out. Cool. And that was the drawer being the limiting factor on things. Yeah, we'll figure it out, though. I'm not super worried. We'll be right back. All right, next up, all the upgrades ready to go. Going down the line. And then I want to run the water and the ether gas, because even though like it's trickling its way over here, I want to do like I did on the other side, which is just have enough of it, you know what I mean? So yeah, back in a minute when that's all done. All right, all hydroponic beds upgraded. Now for some quickie wireless crystalline. And what I'll probably set up is mirroring the design over there. Is that about right? That might be about right. Yeah, something like that. It's all good. It doesn't have to be... Yeah, I should actually have you guys higher, shouldn't I? I think so. And then... that. And then... one of these. Boom. And we'll do this, bound to you and you, cleared, and then you down the line. So back in a minute when I get all this set up. As a reminder, each one of these can do 64, but we have a total of 81 down here, so we totally need... And yes, they share power, but not fast enough, right? Doing it this way will be better in the long run, effectively. Probably not you. You can be bound to this guy, because that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I said I was going to do this off camera, and then I didn't. There we go. So now everybody should be getting power nice and good. Now let's get some more ultimate or basic mechanical pipes. Perfect. Ish. Okay, and that'll ensure that things like back here get their ether gas properly. And then I probably want to set up... What did I have over here? Did I do this with a pump or with an aqueous accumulator? How did I do this? I did it with an aqueous accumulator. I could repeat that. That shouldn't be too big of a deal. And I'll just run it along this line. Okay. So ultimate mechanical pipe. Easy peasy ish. Yes, and then we want you to do that. Nice. All right, and then you guys should be getting lots of water. And hopefully the ones in the middle will eventually get enough water to make them all happy-ish. They're working their way over there. It'll eventually get there. Hopefully enough. Hopefully enough. How do you do? Are you guys okay? I don't know how much water it actually uses per growth. I mean, it's working, obviously. So I think we have enough. All right, so with all the hydroponic beds rebuilt here, or added onto, everything should be ready. So we can literally just put whatever seeds here that we need, and we should be cool. You know, for the most part. So I guess really what we want to do right now is wait and see what things we need more of. One thing's for sure, tesseracts seem to be more of a speed problem than anything else. Because it literally takes, you know, 7 seconds to craft. I wonder if I should tick accelerate this. I might. I legit might. It shouldn't be hard, right? I should be able to just request a hardened dude here. And then an acceleration wand, which, by the way, I taught my system how to make. At this point, it's just all about speeding up the process, right? So we want fastest mode, and then we want integrated dynamics. I want one of you, a player simulator, and an item interface, and one little logic cable, and then we should be cool. Yeah. Interface, player simulator is probably a work in progress. Alright, this dude is getting power from here now. And then we just throw our acceleration wand in there, and we set up a quickie boolean true. And then we set your click config to be sneaky. And then we set you to be 1 tick. Ta-da! Tesseracts! Tesseracts for days. Now my importer on this guy can be faster, right? I feel like it might be smart. I don't know, we'll see. Now what's the slowdown here? Is it you? I feel like it might be you. You guys might not be fast enough at this point. Though he is melting pretty quick. Ow. Stop with the ouch. He is melting pretty quick. I think I can break those without too much of a problem. Yeah, I mean, they melt pretty quick. If I wanted to, I could raise it all a level. I could. I absolutely could. What is it? Seared glass? I could request 2 stacks of those, right? And we could move our drain up 1 Y level. And that would speed it up without having to take accelerate. I don't want to take accelerate all the things if I can avoid it. You know what I mean? If I can avoid it. Actually, I don't want more seared drains. I just want to move the existing seared drain, right? Yeah. But what I do want is seared glass. Shouldn't be too much of a request, right? Let me get rid of all this rain. Yeah, at this stage of the game, it's really just about how much faster can I speed up the things that are a little bit of a problem. Though it looks like you're already in pretty good shape here. But it wouldn't hurt to just, you know, a little bit, right? Are you guys coming along or what? Cool. Man, that glass must be used for something. So 12? So if I break you, and I break you, and I put this here, and then the drain goes here, and then these guys, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now you've got room for even more ender pearls, and you should melt them that much faster. Right? And if we wanted to, we could throw maybe a speed upgrade in this guy or something. Just to kind of speed up the ender pearling. I think that works, right? That should be cool. Alright, good. So that'll speed up Tesseract production. How are we doing over here? What are we still low on? With everything going nice and smooth at this point, we are definitely low on some things. Not Terrasteels, though. Dimensional shards might be a problem. How do I speed up dimensional shards? So what I'm doing right now is this. And that doubles it. I wonder how many dimensional shards I get if I break it with a fortune pick. Do I have a fortune pick? That's a good question. Do I have a fortune pick? Do I have a fortune book? We have the fortune upgrades from the sluices, but I could get a fortune book because I might want to try this. If I could do this, that might be cool. And I can get a fortune book relatively easily, right? All I need is a pickaxe of any variety. If this says only useful for crafting, can I also use it for farming enchants off of? The answer is no. But I could probably use the refined obsidian pickaxe. So it's getting me efficiency on unbreaking. Give me another stack of books, if you don't mind. That should be lickety-split. And then we'll let this loop until we get fortune, right? Fortune 3, there you go. Never mind. Okay, you can be done now. Sweet. And then you import bus all the things. You make a fortune upgrade. Now, if we got a constructor and destructor, okay. Look at all the crafting we got going on. Just for giggles. What if we did this? You ready? Where can I put this? That would be cool. So how about we take away... Where's the dimensional shard ore craft going? Is that this guy? Yeah. Let's take him away for a minute so that he no longer knows how to make dimensional shard ore. Right? And now here's my question. I'm going to break you for a sec. Because I don't want you actually eating up my dimensional shard ore. But I want to see how much more I get from a fortune upgrade versus the other route. Yes? Now, why are there ender pearls on the ground here? Is there something I don't know? Is there ender pearls spilling somewhere for some reason? There shouldn't be. Could be something I did. Where can I stick you that wouldn't be too much of a nuisance? Kind of like this setup being the way it is. I don't want to mess with it too much. But what if we put the... Yeah, this should work. We can put our constructor here and tell you to place dimensional shard ore. And if you have any, you should be placing it now. But you don't, which is weird because it's been a long time that that thing has been running. And we still don't have any dimensional shard ore? I know I have some in my inventory, I'm aware. I'm wondering why it's been so long and you haven't produced any yet. Is it really just that bad of an RNG system? It's the worst, man. We need better dimensional shard ore production, for sure. Like, it still hasn't gotten any. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. All right, well, let's put one in here. Cool. And then I'm going to put you facing this way, Mr. Destructor, so I can get my fortune upgrade in there. And then how much dimensional shard? Ooh, I get 8. That is much better, right? I would say that's better. It's better than doubling, right? I'm down with that. I think that's faster dimensional shard ore by far. Like, best case, we're talking quadruple, but it's probably something more realistically like triple. Like 3 times as fast as it was before. So incremental upgrade for sure, but, you know, it is what it is. Now, here's a question. I could probably... Remember I said I could do 3 more of these? I might do 3 more of these. 3 more laser drills. Actually, I have the 12. Did I just never place them? That's probably what I did. And I probably need a dozen more add-ons of each type. Is that right? All 3 add-ons go into this? Yes. Cool. Loving all the water everywhere. That's what this pack is all about, friends. Okay. Now, if I'm remembering correctly, is there a wrench for Industrial Foregoing? Is there a hammer? There's something plasticky. Isn't there like a something tool that rotates things from Foregoing? Am I crazy? Could have sworn there was like a plastic wrench or something. Maybe it doesn't exist in this version. There we go. Nice. Okay. And ultimate universal cable, please. And then my add-ons, please. So this is as fast as it can go without tick accelerating once I get all these placed, to my knowledge. And this will be, if my math is correct, 50% faster? Right? 50% faster on these things. Boom, boom, boom. And you should no longer need to exist, right? So I can shift click you. Cool. All right. And then one more batch of these. And they should all have a thing. Okay. That's about as fast as I can get it without tick accelerating. Which, you know I'm not above, but still. Is there a lever down there, or am I just seeing things? I guess I'm just seeing things. Okay, cool. So how much faster is that now? Decent. Decent. Is that making a difference? I barely detectable. Why does this say depth of 120, though? Didn't we determine that we wanted, like, depth 0? Right? Didn't we say that? Because 0 would get us dimensional shard ore and prosperity ore. Why are you at 120? Yeah, I think this might make a big difference. Because most things, prosperity, inferium, solium, is only available in the nether, so that shouldn't happen. Prosperity and inferium seem to be the only other things that are available at Y level 0. So it's dimensional shard, prosperity, and inferium. So we should be getting a lot more dimensional shard ore now, in theory. In theory. Seems to be going faster. I'm worried, though, because I don't remember breaking this block ever. So I hope that closing the world and reopening it doesn't set this back to 120. I hope it remembers that. Or I dire derped. One way or another. But it's all good. So, first universal singularity down. Got a little bit more patience to be had. What I might need to do is, like, really settle down and figure out exactly which ones are not good here. Good, they just say singularity on them. That's helpful. Not. That looks like a basic crate, right? Yeah, basic crate's there still. Electrosilicon, yeah, it might be there. Wyvern Energy and Supremium are definitely going to be problematic. So what I could do... I think at this point, it would behoove us to really start ramping this up, right? Doing this will help. Now, here's one of the questions, is are you going to have any problem exporting your items? You might. Believe it or not. He should work, but I could see why he wouldn't-ish. So what I could do is get a few more of these dudes. I think 2 more might be good. And if the problem still is what I think it is, then by doing this and the logistical dude, we should be cool here. I think these are all interconnected, right? As long as Inferium isn't backstuffed, which I'd be shocked if it is. Oh, maybe it is. Why is Inferium backstuffed? Well, we probably need that anyway. Did I break this and forget about it? I kinda did. There you go. All the Inferium happening now. I bet these guys are... Yeah. Alright. So I think it's a good wrapping up point for the episode. Let's come back next time. I will, babysit, what other resources I am low on and just add them here. And then when we come back, it's time to look at what's next, right? Because we want to eventually work towards this dude, right? Which is going to need this guy, which is going to need... Apparently, he says he needs the fluid. Oh, so he needs creative fluid and creative energy in order to make creative storage and creative chemical tank. So we actually need a lot more creative things than we thought, right? Because the creative vending upgrade requires creative storage upgrades, and creative storage upgrades require antimatter, so we have to get into that, creative essences, but also the creative energy, fluid, and chemical tanks. It's going to be rough, y'all. Going to be a little bit rough, but we'll figure it out together. Molten essence of creativity. So can fluid tanks be made? Maybe? Are these all independent from each other? I would say yes, relatively, though this needs a creative chemical tank. And a creative chemical tank needs a lot of certain chemicals. We'll figure it all out, though. Together. Oh, it needs a creative fluid tank. So it looks like the order is fluid, then chemical, and you need chemical to get energy, and then energy is used to get storage, and then storage, all three of them are used to get this, and then this guy eventually makes this. So this is the order of operations, right? Because chemical tank needs creative fluid tank. So we need to get creative fluid tank first. And we need a lot of essence of creativity, molten essence of creativity. We need a basic fluid tank with 14 buckets worth in there. So that, you know, might be a thing. I think we're going to need a lot of this. This turns into 1 bucket, so we need 14 of these. So we need... That's a lot. That's a lot of ultimate singularities. We need 14 of these to fill up the bucket, right? And then once we get that bucket... Yeah, it's going to be a challenge, y'all. Can I turn this into... Can I turn this back into the item form? I can. I can. So once we get the creative fluid tank, then we can make as many essences as we want. That's good at least. That's good at least. I hope there's a way to reset this. I'm assuming there is. We'll figure it out. For now, Double20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We will come back next time as I just realized how much more effort there will be involved in making all this stuff. So I better turn off all the things here. For now, though, you know the deal. Take it easy.